Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Reclaiming Coventry with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. And as you can see, things haven't gone very well since I last episode. And before I get into anything else, I was going to bring you the Wolves game. I recorded it and then realised my mic wasn't plugged in, and yeah, so unfortunately that game didn't get played. So I'll bring you instead the Reading and Everton game. So I do apologise about that one. But as you can see, I left you after the Sheffield Wednesday defeat. We drew 1-1 with Middlesbrough. Good game for us. We played really well. As you can see, Middlesbrough were the better side, but we played well and we managed to pinch a draw out of it. So really good. The next one was Blackburn. We lost 2-1. And you can see they won by an own goal. And if you look at the stats, we should have got something out of this game, really. It should have been at least 1-1. I feel we should have maybe got pinched the goal ourselves. We were really, really unfortunate. And it's been quite a bit of the story, I feel, is that we have been good, but we've been quite unfortunate. Followed up with a 1-0 loss to Leeds. And again, you could argue Leeds were the better side, but it was, when you watched the match, it looked really close. So I feel we were a bit unfortunate on that one. We actually got hammered by Barnsley 4-1. Burnley, sorry, not Barnsley. And it shows in the stats. They were by far the better team. And yeah, we just could not bring it together, unfortunately. We then got a 1-1 draw against Bristol City. And to be honest, I felt we should have done better in this really. But morale's down, and I think that's having a bit of an issue. I don't believe our strikers are really performing very well. And it was just a 1-1. It was a close game, really close game. And then the Wolves game, which I was meant to bring you, I am flipping annoyed about this game, and you'll see why when I show you the stats. We should have won this game. We really should have won it. We should have drawn at least. But we were by far the better team. You know, we had more shots, more on target, more off target. We had a lot more possession. You know, we had a lot better passing. You look at the stats and you'd think we were definitely the better team, and we should have got something out of that. Unfortunately, again, our strikers didn't perform. And it's the story of this save, finding good strikers, I feel. And the problem is, with no money, it's really, really hard to bring a striker in. So that's the issue we've got at the moment, but we're trying our best and we'll carry on fighting for it. And so that unfortunately puts us all the way back in 23rd. As you can see, we're getting caught up in all this, in the relegation down here. But everyone who plays in this league knows a couple of wins and it can change your fortunes. And so we've got to keep the faith, keep morale, keep faith, and keep going. We have got a team meeting, so we will hold that. And I'm going to say, I can't say we're doing okay lately. We're playing really well. I'm going to say I don't want our heads to drop. And change our fortunes, which looks like it's gone really well. So I'm going to say passionately, that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Everyone's morale's boosted a bit, which is really good for us. And we haven't got the game for a few days, so I'll be a flash and we'll get to the game. Right, welcome back guys after the flash, and this is the team we're going to be putting out. Fitness is a bit of an issue, as you can see. We haven't got much of a choice though, really. So it's basically, this is it. Obviously the usual back, it's not the usual back four actually. It's Charles Cook in goal, Harris is coming in on the left, Turnbull, Wills, Packwood, Vaquez, Doherty, McGrails, Garcia. We are going to just change one thing around though. Garcia's going to come in as an advanced support playmaker. Doherty is going to play as a box-to-box support, and McGrails is going to play as a deep line in defence. Just going to try and change a little bit up there. Harris and Campbell are up front for us today. The only sort of story was obviously Joe Jones is injured. He's been injured for a few weeks and he should be back for the next game. Apart from that, everyone else is just tired, basically. And I think, is that all the story I had to tell you? No. Dwight York, our assistant manager, has left. He's gone to Port Vale. So we've got a new assistant manager who is Paul Biggott, this guy here. But I thought his stats looked pretty good, and I think he'll do a good job for us. So, our new assistant manager, most people may remember him. I think he plays for Blackpool, Crewe as well. So he's reasonably well known in the lower leagues of English football. So he's our new assistant manager. We'll get through to the game, and hopefully we're playing Reading, which are a really good side, but I still feel we can do something. We're going to calmly say, I know we're underdogs, but give these fans something to cheer for and passionately give them a boost. And see how we get on. And I mean, it's really annoying because we haven't been playing too bad in the games, but we just can't finish and we can't secure the games, which is really frustrating for us at the moment. But I feel like it could be, we can do something about that. As Reading have a corner, and it knocks it wide, it hits the bar, it looked like, but it's a goal kick for us. And not much else has been happening at the moment. As we come up to half time, and nothing really happened, so it all just was a bit quiet, really. Okay, we'll get through. We're going to stay calmly, keep going out there, you can still win. And see if we can steal this in the second half. I feel like a win or two, get our fortunes back up, and we could really do something here. So we're going to carry on ploughing on. The issues are, Harris is on a 6.2, which is not good enough, really. We've got fitness issues as well. We're going to bring on young Quayne Thomas, who can do a job for us. We're going to put him as a poacher, go a bit more attacking. As Reading have a free kick, they take it short. He has acres of space and he gets a shot off, but we're going to change to a controlling mentality as well. Hopefully, we can take control of the game and try and get something out of it. Packwood takes the ball, collects it, gives it to Valquez. Valquez to Garcia, gets it out to Packwood. Can we get a shot in? Campbell with the game, and Campbell with a goal with 30 minutes to go. That's his 7th of the season. Get in there. My arm went all funny. I got excited. But we're 1-0 up against Reading. Things are looking promising for us. As you can see here, great pass by Garcia. Packwood gets a lovely cross in. Campbell with the nice header at the front post. And really, you should say the keeper maybe should have saved it, but it's 1-0 to us, so I'm going to take it. As we're going to have to make a change, because players are absolutely shattered. Vlad's going to come on for Doherty. And Turnbull and Davey are going to come off. Harris is going to come off for Davey in the centre, and Turnbull's going to go out onto the left. Just again, this is more just because of the fitness issues. And we'll stick with that. I might change it to a more defensive style in a little while if things are going well. I'm going to go back. Yeah, I'm going to go to a defensive. Hopefully we can just see the game out, get the 1-0 win, and start changing our fortunes around a bit, mainly. That's what we're looking for. Campbell's been the star striker for us so far, and not much else is happening. I mean, the time's taking its time to go down, but not much else has been happening at the moment. We've got 15 minutes left. As we have the ball again, Valquez with the ball, gets it to Garcia. Garcia takes the ball, gets it to Thomas. Thomas takes it back to McGradles. McGradles holds the ball up and just sort of goes sideways with Vlad there. Can Vlad do anything with it? Glad with the shot, and it's straight into the keeper, unfortunately. And 10 minutes to go. We're still 1-0 up. Can we hold out for the last 10 minutes? That's the main thing. As Glenn Johnson, who plays for Reading, has got it. They get a crossing, but we managed to block it. Vaquez tries to get out, but it goes straight to a Reading player. Takes an ambitious shot, and Davey manages to get the ball out. And that was a bit of luck on our part. Fitness is becoming quite an issue, but there's only 30 seconds left. Can we hold out? Can we get a win? The first win in about 8 or 9 games. As there's 15 seconds to go. Reading are bringing everything forward. They've got an offside though. This could see out the game with the offside free kick being hopefully the last kick of the game. And there it is. We get the win, 1-0, and our fortunes have turned round. That's such an important win for us. I'm going to say that's really special. No one thought we'd get a win. It brings us out of the relegation from the looks of it. Campbell's been injured for a few days. We'll use the club doctor. I'll do all the talks in a second. Let's go back to the competition. So we are now in 21st. There's obviously really close Barnsley, Bristol City, Coventry, Villa are in there as well. And the next game is going to be important. It's unfortunately against Everton, who are in 4th position. And I'll bring you that game in a flash. Right guys, welcome back after the flash. And this is the team we're going to go with for the Everton game. I'm going to get a bit closer. Not much has really changed. It's still the same back four, same midfield. The only difference is David's coming in as a poacher for us. And that's really the only difference, guys. We obviously played really well last game, so hopefully we can carry on that success. As we're playing one of the better teams, though I have been apparently McAlaley, who's the manager of Everton, is about to be sacked. So the news said. So I'm going to say, let's try and coach the team. I'm going to say, go out there, impress me, give them the passionate talk. I got offered the QPR job as well, but I didn't take it. I'm going to start the game, and we're at home, so I think we could get something out of this. I feel we could get a draw out of this. There's no reason why we couldn't. And we'll see. As Cleverly gives us a foul, and is he going to get a yellow card? Yellow card for Cleverly. That's really early on. He could be sent off quite quickly if he's going to be like that. Does Everton now come on the attack? Can we stop this? No, we can't. And they just passed it around really quickly, got some space in the centre, and it looked like a pretty easy goal for him, to be honest. We'll have a look at it in 3D. Yeah, he gets a really quick little pass in. Cleverly knocks it to Lampard. He steps off the central defender, and we should have done better, really, but it was a close one. And it's another highlight. Campbell's got the ball. Cleverly's now with the ball. He switches it over, and he's got acres of room down that side, and it's going to be a cross in, and that's 2-0, and we are falling to pieces at the moment. And that's just not gone well at all. 2-0 to Everton, and things aren't looking good, but we have the ball now. McGradle's with it. It gets out to Packwood. Can Packwood do anything? Unfortunately, it ricochets off one of their defenders, and they catch us on the counter, it looks like. It's whatever his name is. And that's 3-0, and that's frustrating. That's 3 shots and 3 goals, and what else is there really to say? We're absolutely being destroyed here. And we're going to go defensive. Try and just not let any more in. Defence is playing absolutely terrible at the moment. As we pick up the ball, McGradle's with it. Can he give it to Garcia? Garcia gets it to David. We've got plenty of room up front, but he gets himself tackled. Baines knocks it out to Campbell, and Everton catches on the break as well. I mean, should I be too disheartened? It is Everton that we're playing against, and that's 4-0 after 30 minutes. And, well, yeah, I mean, that's absolutely terrible. And he absolutely just rinse us down that side. It's a good header. He gets up above everyone else, and good placement, really. As we come up to half time, Campbell's only on a 6.1. The team has been playing shockingly bad. I'm going to make some changes. Davies going to come on for Turnbull. Turnbull's playing absolutely terrible. Campbell's going to come off. We're going to bring on Georgie Thomas. Tactics wise, we're going to play 2 at the back and have, like, just try and sort of shore up the back a little bit. I don't want us to, like, lose by 6 or 7 goals, to be honest. So we're going to play like this. Hopefully we can a little bit more defensive. We can stop anything happening at the back. As Packwood fouls Campbell, was it, I think? And is this going to be a second yellow? No. He gets off with a warning. Baines now with the free kick. And that's the 5th goal. And this is not looking good at all. Everton are absolutely rinsing us. And it's really hard to know what to say, because it's quite depressing to be losing this badly. Thomas is playing better for us though, but the rest of the team's just not really performing. David's playing shockingly bad as well. I don't want to make any more subs though, because we're so... time's flying through now though. Who do I bring on? I'm going to bring on Jones. Play him as that false 9. See if that can just, you know, give us something. And try not to concede another goal. Thomas picks the ball up. Can we get consolation? That's the question. Harris has the ball now. Gives it to Garcia. Garcia to Doherty. Doherty to Garcia. Gives it off to Vaquez. Vaquez gets it to Jones. Doherty. Garcia, Jones, Thomas. Oh, I thought that might be a chance for a consolation goal there. As Smithers brings it out quite far, gives it to Will. Thomas picks it up. Garcia, can Garcia do anything with it? He gets it off to Jones. Jones manages a good, it's an ambitious shot from far away. And I mean, you look at the stats. We haven't. You wouldn't say we should have been 5-0 down. As Jones now picks up the ball, he breaks away. Can he do anything with it? Harris now gets it to Garcia, to Doherty, to Jones, to Garcia. Garcia takes the ball. He has a bit of an effort, and it looked like it hit the bar. And there's only a couple of minutes left. Not much really else can happen now, surely. As they almost score again. I mean, the set pieces, they've been destroying us on the set pieces. As we managed to clear the ball, Davey heads it clear. Morales picks. I mean, they've got Morales playing. 5-0 to Everton. Absolutely drumming for us. Played terrible. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with that. Because even if we're going to lose, we shouldn't be losing like that. It does also drop us back down into the relegation, be it on goal difference. And that was just absolutely shocking. Was there anything news-wise? I'm going to say we weren't as bad. I think people read too much into them. Yeah. I'm going to go through this quickly. See if I'm trying to keep up, obviously, morale. And that's it, guys. That was a terrible loss. It's been a mixed episode, really. A fantastic win against Reading. Unfortunately, we then lose against Everton. Looking at the run coming in, we've got some tough games, but we've got some games we possibly could do well in. We're going to come back for the Palace and Nottingham Forest game. We'll come back for the Palace Nottingham Forest game. We'll talk a bit about transfers and see what money we've got. It'll be the start of the transfer window, and we can see what we're going to try and do to get us out of this position. And that's it. So come and drop a like, come subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and as always, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you next episode.